Mahila Samakhya, the person strangely who started it was a government servant called Anil Bodia, who died of cancer. He's from Rajasthan. He was the education secretary in, I guess, Rajasthan, but certainly at the center. He had this idea of Mahila Samakhya, but earlier he was the one he was fantastic. He funded a program called Spark in Bombay, where they work with the slum women, forming them into groups and so on. And the first funding they got was from Anil Bodia. Okay. Then there was something called Women's Empowerment Program in Women's Development Program in Rajasthan, where he started that, and Aruna was in charge of that, Aruna Roy. And then he started Mahila Samakhya with two people, one Srilata Batliwala from here and Vimla Ramchandran from Delhi. She was in Delhi then, she was teaching. Yeah, she's, what's his name? A seminar. Harsh's wife. Both were teaching, I think, and both were left-oriented. And Harsh Sethi, whose father was the foot chap from Rajasthan. He had that flexible ankle. Anyway, so she and Srilata, he recruited them into government. And Vimla was the head in Delhi and Srilata was the head in Karnataka. And the program was, fortunately, we were funded by Netherlands, who never had any goals. They said, the wide goal was empowerment of women, that women get their rights, etc. But depending on what the women want, not what you think they should want. Dead, has been killed. Karnataka has it, but you see, and that's another thing that Anil Bodia had insisted, that it be with education. Because if it's with women and child, then it becomes a welfare program. Where if it's with education, it's the basic idea was give them knowledge and let them work in a group to achieve whatever was they wanted to achieve, like stopping child marriages or whatever. So that, not that it always succeeded, but that was the basic idea of keeping it in education and not in women and child. Because women and child, there's a lot of, like Anganwadi, give them midday meals or give pregnant women extra food or iron or whatever. That is all. That giving is from this side, not the demanding. Whereas education meant you give them the information and let them do. The action is from them, not from me.